Hey, today I'm checking out something so awesome. I imported this from the Netherlands, and this is some replica World War II grips for some different German World War II pistols. So it comes very neatly packed in here. It's got a little Tupperware style container in there, full of a bunch of the fragile goodies, and then bubble wrapped for the rest, and well padded in there. Comes with little brochures and paperwork as well. And dig through that box. So I ordered quite a few things. Let's see what we got. Got some base plates and more brochures. So let's take a closer look here. This is from IVR2021. It's a great website to go check out. Here's his card. He's a super cool guy. You can contact him through his website and he can give you all the details. You can show him pictures of what you're trying to match it up to. He's kind of known for his party leader PPK grips, and all of his PPK grips, they are made from actual bakelite. They use the actual molds from the original grips, and so they look totally first class. So the first thing I got here is the Black Widow Luger grips, also made out of bakelite. They have that correct bakelite sound when you tap them together, and they just look awesome. Look at that. They feel just perfect, and they look perfect. Next thing I got is some grips for a P38. This is for an AC 44 P38, so it comes in the dark red color. And these as well, bakelite. They just have that perfect kind of bakelite texture and feel. The way that they look, it just doesn't compare to some of the other replicas that are more plastic or other materials. So using the actual bakelite is unparalleled quality. And here is a super cool party leader grips for the PPK. And look at that. They have the perfect sheen to them. They have that metal insert in the back for rigidity. And they just are totally premium. They look awesome. Perfect embossing, perfect eagle on the side. And they are just a great addition to any PPK. And I also picked up from him an actual watch from World War II. It's a replica D&H watch. Not replica, it's actual real. So here is the replica P38 grip, and look at that. That's what you see with bakelite. You got that texture, that molting kind of color to it. It's got great markings inside and out. Here's a little closer look at that PPK party leader grip, and look at that premium quality. Perfect. That kind of swirled texture you can only get if you use the bakelite correctly. And he is really an expert and a real craftsman, and he takes it very seriously. So definitely you want to check out IVR2021.com, see what kind of cool gear he has there for you. He has this replica stuff and then also actual historical antiques. Here's the base plate for those grips. Oh man, that looks totally awesome. Perfect. Look at that shine to it. Feels super great. Yep, premium. And then here's a little closer look at that watch. And there's the markings on the back with the D and the H. And I had him replace the glow on the hands. And so far, this watch has been keeping perfect time. And it's kind of a fun thing. I just got a leather strap off of Amazon that slips through there because it's a fixed bars there on the watch. So super cool. It would normally be chrome plated. The chrome plating is kind of wearing off, so then you can see more of that brass color coming through. So let's see some of these on an actual pistol. So here is a 1940 Luger. You can see the markings there on the top. And these are the original grips that came with it. There's some more markings on the side. So Black Widow would not be correct for the 1940 Lugers. It's correct for the 41, the 42, which wouldn't have the 1940 or 1941. They just have a 41 and then on the toggle BYF. But I thought it'd be fun to throw these Black Widow grips on here anyway. So we'll take off the original grips. Be careful not to break them. But we check out. They're also numbered, matching the gun. The gun is all matching. You kind of see the 78 in there maybe. It's hard to pick up on the camera, but the same for this side. Try not to break it around the safety. Oh yeah, you can see the 78 a little easier there. So I don't know, they're numbered to match the gun. I'm not sure. That's how they came. So that might be authentic or not, but looks cool. Man, and here's a Black Widow grip on there. Just look at that. Look how great it looks on there. Holy moly. Perfect fit on there. Just goes right on. Nice tight lines. The texturing, the checkering on the grip is awesome. And here we'll throw the other one on. And these are taken from molds from actual Black Widow grips, which is really neat. And look at that. Just perfect fit. It really adds a lot of style to the pistol. It makes it look really cool. And it's a great way to get a Black Widow look at a real budget. The grips come in at a great price, much lower than actual Black Widow grips. Here's my P38. And here it comes with replica Franzite grips that are just terrible. They fit terrible. They feel terrible. So let's get those bad boys off of there. Just unscrew that, pop those off. Takes a little convincing to get off, but there they go. And then here is that beautiful. Now this is the Franzite grip. Let's compare that to the actual. Look at that. Look at the difference. The reproduction by IVR looks amazing. It's got that texture. It's got the coloring. And the Franzite grip, it's smaller. It just looks horrible. And really the feel. You can't see the feel, but you can feel the feel. These don't feel real at all. They're immediately, you can tell that they're reproduction. And these feel 100% real. And I'll compare them in a little bit to my actual authentic grips from a different P38. These go on perfectly. Perfect fit. Both sides. Pop right on. And look at that. Look how sweet that looks. Just throw that screw back through there. Tighten that down. Nice and easy. It's just great when everything comes together and fits perfectly. Like I said, IVR, he knows what he's doing. He does a great job. He recently added the P38 grips to his collection, and they are awesome. This gun immediately feels much more premium. It feels totally original. It looks great, and it's a huge improvement over any other reproduction grips. I totally love it. I'm super impressed. So we'll compare that to this. These are actual authentic World War II grips, and we'll check them out. So I can't tell a difference between the reproduction and the actual grips. They feel the same. They look the same. And they both just look totally beautiful. I don't know if you can spot the difference, but I couldn't tell without knowing which one is the actual reproduction, which one are the real grips. And that's exactly what I was looking for. That's what I was hoping to get out of this, buying these reproductions and importing them from the Netherlands. They're a little bit more expensive than some of the reproductions on eBay, but they're actually made with real bakelite. And they actually look real and they feel real. And that is leaps and bounds ahead of everything else out there on the market. So here I'll pull apart the authentic grips and the reproduction grips. And even when you have them apart, there's nothing that jumps out to tell you that one is a reproduction and one is the real deal. So you can see they both have the same kind of texture and the sheen to them, the molting and the material and the kind of the coloring. And that is awesome. So that's the P38. Now we'll check out the PPK. So this is a wartime police PPK. It's got the eagle C on it, I believe. You can see the markings on that side as well. And so we'll pop off those original grips here in just a second. So kind of got to be careful popping them off. A little finesse to try to get them out of there. So those are the original grips. They came with a little crack in the back, which is really common. And so here's the original grip compared to the party leader grip. So you can see the crack there in the back of the original grip. But also, you can just see on the party leader grip, you can tell the material looks very much the same. It's a later war pistol, so that's why the coloration is a little different on the original grips. And the party leader grips, for the most part, are earlier war time. So this is a correct coloration for those grips. You can look up on his website all the serial numbers for all the different ranges. That would be correct if you want to really try to make something that even matches correctly with the serial number. Throw that grip on. It goes on nice and easy, which is really great. Getting that screw lined up there is a little bit of a trick for me, but there we go. Tighten that down. We get to check that out. And a little bit more. You don't want to go too much. Don't want to damage anything. But look at that. Man alive, that looks sweet. This is a great piece, kind of a show piece. You can put it in a display or something. Of course, it's not a real, party leader pistol, which would be considered an honor weapon. But sure looks great. It feels great. And getting a real party leader PPK is upwards of $10,000. And here you can get into the same look and feel at a fraction of the price. So let's try one of these base plates. This is an actual wartime magazine with the Walther banner with the 7.62 millimeter markings on the side. So you use the same base plate retainer. It's a little tricky just to get that from popping out while you're putting this together. You get that down, and then that pinky extension just pops right on top, and it locks in perfectly. And it just looks great. So let's see that in the pistol. Oh, man. Looking awesome. Look at that. Fits perfect. Perfect flush alignment. Totally awesome. So this is a great way to kind of spruce up a PPK, make it look awesome. He's got stuff even for the later models. It doesn't have to be a wartime PPK. You can put this kind of stuff on even a reproduction or some of the modern PPKs, and he's got all the different variants there for you to go check out. If you don't want a party leader grip, but you just need a replacement grip, he also has the regular Walther banner grips. He has a bunch of different colors. He's got the color I have. He's got black. He's got clear even, which is kind of a cool option. So here we go. Here are the 3 pistols. Let's get a closer look. They look totally awesome. There's that P38. And these grips just made all the difference. All of these guns really pop now and look awesome. So IVR, he's awesome. Go check out what he's got. He's definitely got something cool there. If you're into antiques, if you're into making your pistols look back to premium, if you need the replacement parts, he's the guy to go check out. Super awesome guy. He's got his contact information right there on his website. You can hit him up for details. He's got a blog on his website with tons of information. So thank you guys. I am so happy, so pumped about this great purchase from IVR2021. Go check him out. Best reproduction grips on the market for sure. Thanks, guys.